March 8th, Belize joins the rest of the world in celebrating International Women's Day. Since 1911, this day has been highlighted as a day to reflect, recognize, and celebrate the social, economic, cultural, and political gains that women have made despite a world that is plagued by gender inequalities and inequities. In Belize, we have designated the month of March as Women's Month. For this month, we call on our government, civil society, the private sector, as well as institutions such as schools and churches to focus increased attention on promoting the human and civil rights of women and girls. The theme for this year's celebrations, Embrace Equity, acknowledges the need for more urgent and direct action to enhance fairness, inclusion, and the creation of a supportive environment for the achievement of gender equality and equity. The National Gender Policy is a strategic tool that aims to support the achievement of these goals. Its 6 pillars include health, education and skills training, wealth and employment generation, violence reduction measures, power and decision making, and finally, organizational system strengthening. According to the Global Gender Gap Report of 2022, Belize has made gains in maternal health, for example, but we must continue to ensure access to sexual and reproductive health services that include early screening for cervical cancer and access to family planning information. In education, let us continue to ensure that women have access to continuing education and skills training. Our women and girls must be able to learn and grow in an environment that is safe from sexual harassment in schools and other learning centers. Let us have zero tolerance towards any form of abuse. In employment and wealth creation, we are painfully aware that women in Belize are 30% less likely than men to participate in income-earning activities. This number is even less for women once they're married. This reality reflects women's gendered role as unpaid caregivers to children, the sick, and the elderly. So let us work to bring about positive change. For violence-producing conditions, unfortunately, we continue to see a rise in reports of gender-based violence and domestic violence, and many still consider this violence in the home as a private matter. However, we know that gender-based violence is a human rights violation and is a matter for all of us without exception. On the bright side, we continue to see progress in government supporting small enterprises led by women. We are in the process of establishing a women's parliamentarian caucus in our National Assembly. In addition, we have sterling support on women's issues from our Special Envoy, Rosana Briceño. And recently, Cabinet has given approval for removing taxes on sanitary pads and products, which, as we know, is gender-specific. Women of Belize, let us join in celebrating ourselves and all women under the theme, Embrace Equity. And let us join partner agencies and civil society in our communities for advocacy and action for a better Belize. I wish you all a happy International Women's Day and Month.